I forgot to turn your echo cancellation off, so I hope you don't have an echo.
Do I have an echo? Oh.
If you didn't do that, I was going to do it for you. Yeah, you don't. You don't have echo cancellation off though, but you'll probably be okay.
Yeah, I'll be fine. My room's not very echoey, I don't think.
If you were a whale right now, you'd be so hyped.
A whale?
Your echo is not canceled. You can still use it. Echo cancellation
do all whales
for whales is no, just the ones with the big foreheads.
Yeah.
Peyton Manning whales.
Yeah.
They basically echo cancellation for them is a mute button.
Yeah.
They're in the Xbox chat and they're like, "Oh, kick this guy out or put him on echo cancellation."
Yeah, or if you're playing online against somebody and they're just the worst.
Yeah, that's more so what I meant. Yeah.
Yeah.
They put him on echo cancellation.
No. Big show today.
I guess you could call it that. The good news is if you guys feel like we're usually not prepared, we did this episode spur of the moment.
Yeah.
So that's great.
Yeah.
That's a great start. That's always a good sign.
We're gonna be in the war room.
Yeah, we'll be in the war room a little bit doing some fantasy football because one thing we know about fantasy football, people care about your fantasy team.
People care a lot.
People care about your fantasy team. Everyone knows that. So we will be talking fantasy.
Welcome back to another episode of Yelling at Pigeons. Today is Wednesday, August 27th.
Mm-hmm.
We're recording on Monday this week. Some things came up. And what is it, 57?
I believe this is 57. Yeah.
Yeah. Episode 57.
This is episode 57-ish.
Yeah, around.
Yeah, 57-ish.
Yeah, we got not much, but do we want to jump right into the fantasy football stuff, or do we want to let that linger a little bit?
If you feel the burn, I think is the lyrics. Don't let it. No, if you feel something, don't let it burn. Do you have to let it linger? Something like that. I'm there. I'm close. You know what song I'm talking about?
Is it "Linger" by the Cranberries?
It is indeed, but I'm specifically thinking of the cover that one guy did.
Yeah.
And they put it on all the TikToks, and it's really sad.
It is really sad. Linger edits.
Yeah.
No, we can talk about some other stuff first.
Let's get into it at least initially, so people don't have to wait any longer for our pick.
Yeah, we can explain what's going on. We're in a fantasy league with Tanner, who unfortunately isn't on this episode. No Tanner this week. A few of our other friends, which is a Dynasty league that me and Luke share a team. Started off with a pretty hefty buy-in the last couple of years, so we said, you know what, let's split it. And now,
so we were in the league together, we were in the league with separate teams.
Yeah,
and basically I was really good, and Caleb couldn't figure out how to play, and so he joined me.
Yeah.
I'm kidding. I'm sneaky, really bad at fantasy football, but
I think you're sneaky, very okay at fantasy football. Have you ever won a league?
Yeah, once, but long time ago.
Yeah, which makes it hard because if you just miss the playoffs, or if you make the playoffs but lose, if you don't win, people think you're not good.
That's true. I'm sneaky, incredibly unsuccessful at fantasy football.
Luke is the Bills of fantasy football.
No, I can't even say that because the Bills are good right now.
That's true, but historically,
I don't even think in my league, I came in last year.
Oh,
yeah. In Matt's league, I was okay.
Yeah,
but
anyway, this league is 10 teams, but we have 4 hours per pick, just because people are busy.
And because I guess it doesn't really necessarily have to be because it's a dynasty, but
Yeah.
we switched to dynasty for the first time this year. So this league's been around for a long time, but it's always been a redraft league, and this year switched it to dynasty. Kamish Tanner made the call. We were on board. I mean, I'm excited for it to be dynasty.
Yeah.
And
I don't know much about
you get
dynasties.
4 hours to make a pick, and the draft just goes like. Because I know there's people listening right now that are like, "That's insane! 4 hours. Like, I don't even want it to be more than a minute." But the point is that it's like, instead of starting the draft a week from now and doing it all in 2 hours, we'll just start it now, and you have 4 hours to make your pick, and it stops at night for people to go to sleep.
Yeah.
So, I like it.
Yeah. But right now, our team, it's a 2-quarterback league.
Mm-hmm.
We're in round 4. We have Joe Burrow, CeeDee Lamb, and Bucky Irving. Some young studs, and, we want to continue that because it's dynasty, so we don't want to just be stuck with a bunch of old heads, essentially.
Yes. Or do you go heavy on talented old heads and just count on drafting well to replace them?
That's true. But like, it is just like going to be like rookie drafts next few years or for the rest of eternity. So you don't want to build your team too old, I feel like.
No.
But anyway, we are.
So last round, in round 3, we took Bucky Irving. And the plan when we did it was, do we think we can wait and get Laporta in round 4?
Yeah.
And now that we're here and Laporta is there, we're second guessing.
it.
Because now we're like, we could wait even longer and get Tyler Warren.
Yeah.
And we could get someone else right now.
Yeah.
So it's a tough call. We're really considering, I think right now,
I just saw some of the options on the board now.
Some of the options, are we could do A-Chan. Is A-Chan or A-Chain? I always get that wrong.
A-Chain?
Or I always get it right and then second guess it. I have no idea. Either way.
Yeah, no idea.
He's someone we considered in the last round. JSN, but do we believe in Sam Darnold?
Yeah. Garrett Wilson, do we believe in their quarterback play?
I don't know if I do. Yeah, same with Garrett Wilson. Love Garrett Wilson, but
very good.
Even if Fields has an above-average year, Wilson's going to draw all the coverage because they literally – it's disrespectful to Justin Fields how bad the receiving core is outside of Garrett Wilson.
Yeah. Yeah.
Their number 2, because... you can make the case that their number 2 is Josh Reynolds.
Yeah.
That's unreal. That's crazy.
Do we go Breece Hall, another Jets player who's going to get a lot of, touches?
I'm not high on Breece Hall.
Yeah.
I'm not high on Breece Hall.
Dude, wow.
I think that he's
Garrett
a good
Wilson,
player.
Josh Reynolds, Alan Lazard, Tyler Johnson.
I think Aaron Glenn sees Braylon Allen as his David Montgomery.
Okay.
And we could see a lot of touchdown sniping and potentially an increase in carries.
Okay, so
Braylon Allen could be someone to keep an eye on for us later on.
Everybody's going to listen to this, so we can't talk too much strategy.
It'll be over by then.
Yeah.
It'll be
over by Wednesday?
Probably. It might be. At this pace, we're already 4 rounds in.
But yeah, if we could get potential defensive points for Travis Hunter, I would have liked
over
that.
by Wednesday. I can't explain why, but it sounds like a punk band.
It does. Over by Wednesday.
Over by Wednesday. I was listening to that new Over by Wednesday album the other day.
Yeah. Travis Hunter, Ted McMillan. I mean, Laporta is a big draw to me because of the 1.25 points per reception.
Yeah.
T. Higgins isn't bad.
In this league, so they voted on all of us owners voted whether or not to have tight ends be 1. We didn't do 1.5, right? It's 1.25.
It was 1.5. Yeah, we are 1.25. 1.5 was one of the options.
1.25 points per reception, which I wasn't a huge fan of. But at the end of the day, every 4 receptions is another point, so it's not a huge deal, but it is. It's something to think about when you're thinking tight end.
Yeah.
Laporta obviously super young, one of the top tight ends in the game. But like we mentioned, we could wait and get a Tyler Warren.
Yeah.
At the same time, though, you think Travis Hunter, Ted McMillan. I kind of think both of those guys would be their next round.
You think so? You think they're going to slip through?
I think at least one.
Yeah.
Would be their next round.
Yeah. And I mean, I've been high on Sam Laporta since his rookie year, and he's been good.
Yeah. Laporta.
Yeah.
Then there's also, Xavier Worthy. They don't rank him as high, but like he's the same age as those two guys we were just talking about.
Yeah, so we
Hunter
could wait.
McMillan.
We could
already
wait.
has a rapport, so we could wait and get a guy like that.
Yeah.
Or you could wait and get a guy like Rashee Rice, who's only 25, and he's Patrick Mahomes' #1 target.
Yeah.
Like, sure, he's got some stuff this year, but in general, this is a long-term play.
Yeah.
So, like, there are options to wait, which almost makes me wonder, do we go with our second quarterback already? Or are we going with someone that's a little...
That's true.
More, because I don't know who would that even be. Caleb Williams? That could be a waste of a pick. Or it could be... Like, I'm so torn. I've never done a Dynasty before, and it's really stressing me out.
Yeah. It's... yeah.
I'm incredibly stressed about this.
Yeah, I understand. But we could go and we could get like a Bryce Young later, which is, never know how good he's going to be.
Yeah, there's plenty of options later. Michael Penix.
Yeah.
If you saw the video.
That was awesome. That was awesome.
Penix.
Jackson Dart, like if he's going to be the starter, like who knows? Like eventually down the road have him. I do like...
So we could take Shedeur Sanders here.
We could. I don't hate Caleb Williams. Oh, we got to hurry up. We have 3 hours and 12 minutes left.
Oh, no, we're out of time. You know what's funny? When you said that, I actually got like a little shock in my body, like, uh-oh, we have to pick. I got like a rush of anxiety for a second. This for later, though, when we won't even be recording at this point, but like Will Howard, Taxi Squad.
Yeah, I like that a lot, actually.
All in on
I
Will
was
Howard,
talking about this the other day. Probably, I think you were on there on Xbox when... I don't know if you were on there yet, because you would have been big on my side. But I was talking about how, like, J.J. McCarthy didn't really do anything on their national championship team and, like, bumped all the way up to a top 10 pick.
Way more praise than Will Howard.
But Will Howard, again, didn't do much, but, like, threw the ball more than...
You could argue he did as much.
Yeah. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like, did as much, if not more, and had, like, this, but got nothing.
Yeah.
Like, not like J.J. McCarthy had a crazy good career.
And here's the thing. I'm high on J.J. McCarthy as well, just because I think he's landed in a great spot, and I don't think he's bad.
Yeah.
Like, I think he's going to do really well. I wouldn't be against drafting him at some point. Like, but I agree. Like, Will Howard should get, a little more credit.
Especially sitting behind a guy like Aaron Rodgers.
Yeah.
For football stuff.
Yeah. Yeah.
But
I want him...
I do think I like Sam Laporta here.
Yeah, I think ultimately with the guys we're considering,
third tight end off the board,
other than maybe Achane, and maybe JSN, depending on people's thoughts on Darnold.
Yeah,
I don't think Laporta is going to be there next round.
I don't think so either.
I was hesitant. I almost told you when we took Bucky, I almost was like, Caleb, because you had mentioned Laporta first, and I almost was like, how bad do you want Laporta? Because I don't think he's going to be there.
Yeah.
And here he is.
Yeah. I think we got to take him.
All right. Well, with nice. Do I have a little sound in here? That would have been nice. Nothing like a little homegrown sound straight from Caleb, though.
Yeah. Yeah.
You can never go wrong with that. So, okay. And this is like, if you were watching the ESPN stream right now, they'd be like, all right, and here comes the commissioner. Okay, never mind. I was going to play a sound. It didn't work. Let's try it again. All right, and here comes the commissioner with Yelling at Pigeons pick. With the 5th pick in the 4th round of the 2025 Cambridge Dynasty Fantasy Draft, the Yelling at Pigeons select Sam Laporta, tight end, Lions.
I like it. I like this team so far. I think there's a lot of receivers on the board. There's a lot of running backs still on the board.
Yeah,
and like because we can go we can go Judkins next round if we think he's going to be.
Yeah, I like Judkins, and also a little bias. James Cook's only 26.
Yeah.
And I feel like people are treating him like his rank on the board is they're treating him like he's 55. Like,
Yeah.
he's 26. Even if he hits the 30 wall, he's got 4 years.
At least.
That's a long time to find a replacement. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So,
we
something to think about.
go quarterback next round. I mean, if this goes fast, which sometimes it has been.
Yeah.
We could get another pick on here. But I like that a lot.
Oh, the Broncos are waiving Audric Estime. You know that?
Oh, interesting. I wouldn't hate him in a Steelers uniform.
The Rams. The Rams are reportedly releasing linebacker Pooh Paul. What a
man.
What a guy. Oh my gosh. We were playing our Dynasty the other night, and there was this prospect on there, and his first name was Duke, and his last name was Keys, which is just an all-time QB name, Dukies.
Yeah.
And his ratings matched because his ratings were so bad.
Yeah. It's funny because Jimmy has a player named Donkey, which is just donkey.
Yeah, completely like Jimmy made that name before, and then this generated name is just Dookie.
Yeah.
You might be the brothers. The Dookie brothers.
The Dookie brothers.
We do have, by the way, once in a while we get news of, there's it's end of the world type stuff, right? Like there's a meteor heading towards Earth, or the volcano in wherever it's at is super due. It's long overdue, and it's going to melt all of us. Or aliens are almost here. World War III is about to break out. Scary enough, we had another one of those stories today. I don't know if you heard about this.
I did not.
And it seems like it's crunch time.
Okay.
Before we're done. We're cooked. YouTube TV says it is in a carriage dispute with Fox. They've notified customers that they have until Wednesday, August 27th to reach a deal, or subscribers will lose access to Fox stations right before NFL and college football season kickoff.
Wow.
Yeah.
Wow. That's tough.
I hope the meteor gets here first.
Yeah. Yeah, that would be miserable.
Yeah. I mean, as you're listening to this when it comes out today, I don't know if the deadline was midnight. It just says Wednesday the 27th.
Yeah.
I don't know if it's 4 p.m. I don't know if it's like a trade deadline. But not good. Not good.
Would you not be able to get season ticket games?
I don't know. Like, part of me thinks if they're on Fox, you wouldn't because they can't show Fox. But also, they can show Sunday Ticket.
Yeah.
So I don't know. Oh, look at that. We were right to consider Achane there because he went the next pick.
Yeah. That's not a bad pick. I like Carter's team a lot.
Yeah.
Tanner has
Did you see
quarterbacks on deck.
Did you see Anthony Edwards' trip to China?
Say that he would dunk on Yao.
I didn't even see that.
Yeah,
I just saw
tweet.
the clip. I saw the quote that was said, Ni hao, what's happening? Anthony Edwards on his tour in China. Oh, man, he's hilarious.
No, he said, let me see if I can find it. On Twitter. I don't know. He hasn't. He maybe Instagram. But he's like, He said, I would have dunked on Yao.
That's funny. He would have.
Yeah,
I believe.
I'm sure. Yeah, at least tried.
Yeah. Have you been watching this 40U football stuff?
Dude, it's the best.
It's incredible.
It's the best.
I'm hesitant to try to share clips because I was just telling Caleb before the show, Riverside needs to get it together. I've been having to edit blind. So every time we do a screen share, it's like I'm basically guessing what it's going to look like in the shot. But fortunately, like we mainly only share like Sporkle, so I have a good idea of where it's going to be laid out. So I can kind of do that blind. But the 40U football is just, it's incredible. These are football guys.
It's ridiculous.
Yeah. Like
ridiculous.
I need to go play 40U football, and also if I played it, I would tear my ACL on day 2.
Yeah,
maybe day 1.
Yeah, I thought about Can anybody play it, or is it just as long as you're under 40?
I think so. I remember when I was still working at Hibbett's, some of my old teammates would come in and they were getting equipment for. They didn't call it 40U football, but it was like just amateur football, like in like Delmar.
Yeah, I think
like, oh, just come out, and I'm like, it would be fun, but like, I don't really trust that it's safe. I mean, football's dangerous as it is, let alone like a random league like that. Like this felt like a league that should be 2-hand touch.
Yeah.
But it's full pads.
Yeah.
So I assume all of these are like that as well because they seem that way.
Yeah. Let me get some weight off, but also weight on and muscle. I'll go play offensive line.
Yes.
Let me be a pulling
back
guard
on the D line again. Listen, your quarterback better get that ball off within 10 seconds. Or I'm in
10 seconds is crazy.
in there.
10 seconds is crazy.
I'll lead the league in sacks. You better get that ball out.
10 seconds is crazy. Yeah. There was another sports thing. Oh, Terry McLaurin got paid.
There's
today.
A lot of sports thing. We're turning into just sports.
Well, that means we just have to start recording sports again.
Yeah, we'll figure out what's going on at some point. But we are definitely in that part of the year where they're starting to merge. We went from the part where there was no sports and we like hung on and tried to give you sports, and then we were like, all right, we're going to cut it and just do Yelling at Pigeons. Now we're back to the part where sports are like coming back in this way, and we're doing just Yelling at Pigeons, and they're merging. So we'll figure something out. But yeah, a lot of sports. Which, by the way, I know everyone says Hard Knocks sucks this year, and technically you're right. 2 out of 3 episodes have been not good, unless you're a Bills fan, because like I'll watch anything Bills. If you gave up after the first 2, watch episode 3. Just putting that out there for anyone that gave up after. Because episode 3 was a good standard, like, this was a good Hard Knocks episode. I would recommend. If you like Hard Knocks, I'd recommend episode 3. 1 and 2 are admittedly not good.
Speaking of TV shows, we got to talk Dexter.
Yeah, I mean, sound like a broken record at this point, but it's so good. Spoiler alert. Spoiler. That was an all-time moment when Prater came in there. He's like, I didn't know you had a son.
Yeah, that was
like, it was
crazy.
comparable to the Trinity. Hello, Dexter Morgan.
Yeah.
Because in that season, Dexter was pretending to be someone else.
Yeah.
Same exact like scenario.
Yeah. Crazy.
Is Dexter a pretend to be someone else merchant?
I mean, he does it all the time, but he has to. But he does. I mean, he always does. Like, he always pretends to be someone else. Like, even in like the early seasons, to talk to people, he's like, "Yeah, I'm this person."
He pretends not to be the dark passenger.
That is true.
I don't know. I was trying to deliver it how he would. But actually, weirdly, he's kind of pretending to be the dark passenger this year. Well, this season.
Are there 10 episodes in the season?
I would assume so.
Yeah. I didn't think next episode was going to be the last one.
Yeah. Never forget Severance season 1 having 9 episodes and just letting you think there was going to be 10.
Oh my god! Remember, like I texted you in all caps. I was like, only 9 episodes, because I don't like to go like look ahead, like especially if it's already like a show like that. Like, I'm not going to look ahead.
Yeah, I feel like I remember telling people like, "Oh, how many episodes is it?" when I'm telling them to watch it, and I remember being like, "I kind of don't want to tell you, and I don't think you should check.
Yeah,
just watch it."
Yeah.
What a moment!
What a great show!
So good.
What a great show!
Yeah, we don't appear to be any closer to finding out who the Ripper is.
No, there were no clues that episode.
If there were, they went right over my head.
Yeah, we're gonna keep saying spoiler again, just so if you have to move ahead.
Yeah, spoiler.
Dude, freaking Angel with an all-time fumble.
Yeah, that was in the moment. I'm like, oh shoot, he's pretty much got him. Yeah, and then you start to remember like, well, last time they talked to Dexter, he did kind of paint Angel as like a crazy person.
Yeah. Yeah.
So sure enough, they walk in and he seems like a crazy person.
Yeah.
And then
Yeah.
Dexter just takes those AirPods when he finally found them
Just
and
smashed
just
them.
Tom Brady's them. Treats them like a Tom Brady cell phone.
I thought he was gonna like put them somewhere, like to throw him off the scent, but he didn't do it.
But yeah, that season continues to be fantastic. But I want to say this before I forget, because the Tom Brady cell phone thing made me think of it. We might have exclusive sources that expose the Baltimore Ravens for Deflategate.
Oh, that's so true.
I've discussed this with Caleb.
Yeah.
I found, as you guys know, I live in Maryland. On my marketplace, someone is selling a game-used Ravens football that has handwritten the word rain. Now, I'm sure there's things they are allowed to do legally for a rain game to prep the ball. But hear me out. What if they deflated this ball and they marked it as rain because they were like, hey, if it rains, we're going to use this deflated ball. So I'm
kind of working on a theory
that the Ravens were cheating.
Yeah.
And also, they almost certainly weren't. But I'm going to show you guys this picture. Look at that. Rain. If something comes up about the Ravens and some kind of Deflategate thing, just know. Some kind of Deflategate thing from 7 years ago.
Yeah.
Just know you heard it
Or
first at Yelling at Pigeons.
Or if they're still doing it. I'll just use my sources inside the Steelers organization so that if they play the Ravens in a rain game, like just be careful. Check the ball.
Yeah. Check the ball.
Check the ball's PSI.
Speaking of the Ravens, we didn't really touch on going to the fantasy draft at M&T, and we talked about that it existed, but we got to meet a player.
And
so this is the third year.
There goes Jackson Smith and Jigba. So
we had it narrowed down pretty good. Something tells me Laporta would have went if we didn't take it.
Yeah.
But yeah, so this is the third year we've gone to the stadium for Matt's fantasy draft.
And the third year that I have missed.
Third year that Caleb has not gone. Honestly, I kind of respect it at this point. You could just lean into the idea that it's just you won't go on op territory.
That's true. But if I do go, I'm wearing a Steelers jersey.
Yeah. I wore a Bills jersey.
Yeah.
So.
But that's a little different.
It is, but we did just bounce them from the playoffs.
That's true.
So. But yeah, went out there. It was a good time as always. The first year we went, they said there was going to be like Ravens legends. There was not. There were zero. Last year they didn't advertise any players. This year, I don't recall seeing anything about players, but we did get to meet a player. And they made an interesting choice.
They probably picked a good one, right? Like,
yeah, you would think they would take like
who was their
Walter Payton
Man of the Year nominee last year?
It would probably be whoever that was, right?
Yeah.
And even if you have a player on your team that maybe has some stuff, that's not to say he's necessarily guilty of it, but it's probably not he probably wouldn't be the first choice. Even if you don't think he's guilty of it, it probably wouldn't be the best idea to have him be the meet and greet guy, at least for a year or two.
Yeah.
We got to meet a player with some stuff.
Yeah.
We got to meet Mike Green. And in fairness, my only experience with Mike Green, he was a very nice guy.
Yeah.
Said one word to me. I said, "What's up?" He said, "What's up?" Dabbed him up. And that was fine. I mean, if I didn't know any better, I was like, "Oh yeah, he was cool. He was nice. Took pictures with us." But the jury's still out. And that was a weird choice. I thought that was a weird choice. Just gonna put that out there.
That is a weird choice. Yeah.
Look, the Bills drafted somebody with some stuff too.
Hey.
So I'm not.
Happens to the best of us.
I guess so. But yeah, what was cool was we got to go in the locker room and they had for the first time in the 3 years we've been, they set up basically pregame uniforms in the locker room.
Yeah.
which was really cool because normally they're just empty. I think the first year they
Roquan
had
Smith was the Ravens nominee, so probably a little bit of a stretch to try to get the best player on their defense.
Yeah. Well, give us like the new kicker or something.
That's true.
Luke. But yeah, they had actual equipment set up, which is cool. Like the first year they had name tags, like nameplates. The second year they took the nameplates down because it created a lot of foot traffic in front of Lamar's locker, and someone spilled like a bunch of food and drinks in front of it.
Do we know? Was it someone on in your tour?
No, someone from a different.
Okay.
I was in there when it happened, but it wasn't our group. And I assume that's why they stopped. This year, not only did they put nameplates back up, but they put the uniforms out there and stuff. And I have a little picture of that. I thought it was kind of cool. You can see there, they've got Lamar in the middle. Kind of some weird choices.
Yeah,
on the left and right.
Is that Justin Tucker and
Ray Rice?
Oh, Ray Rice. Interesting.
I don't know how well you can see that.
Yeah, interesting choice.
That might be a little better.
Interesting choice.
The three pillars of the Baltimore Ravens: Justin Tucker, Lamar Jackson, and Ray Rice.
Yeah.
So that's something.
Yeah, that's a weird.
Paired with the Mike Green.
Yeah,
with the Mike Green
that's just who the Ravens are, you know.
Yeah, and also that was not for real. I can't I wasn't planning on not saying that was photoshopped, but I couldn't even make it like 5 seconds. It felt icky.
Yeah, that was bad.
They did not have Justin Tucker.
No, they did not. Could you imagine if they did?
They did have Lamar. It was cool.
Yeah,
but that would have been Lamar? Crazy. They had Lamar in Lamar's locker, and then thinking back, they kind of did it by position group because they had Lamar in the QB area. They had Zay Flowers in the receiver area. They had Hamilton, what I assume is the DB area. One of the linemen, I don't remember who. So disrespectful to the linemen right now. And then they had like 3 throwback. It was like Ed Reed, Ray Lewis, and I don't remember the third one.
Marshall Yonda.
But it was cool. Maybe. Yeah, honestly, maybe. I probably have a picture of it. But what was the weirdest part about the entire thing to me, and I don't know if you can help me understand what was going on with this. It was Jonathan Ogden, by the way. I have the picture.
That's the other one.
We went through, and I should have took a picture of this. We're going through the tunnel out to the field, right? And they set up for us. These weren't here in years past, but they looked old. I would say one of them looked older than the other. One of them looked like it was probably 25 years old. The other one was maybe 13-ish years old. They were these silver things.
Uh-huh.
And they had these footballs on attached to them. And they were also silver.
Oh.
And it said Lombardi on them.
Okay,
and there's 2 of them.
Yeah.
But they looked identical. One was older than the other. And neither one looked that recent.
Yeah.
But I'd never seen these before. I don't know what those are.
Yeah, you wouldn't.
I don't know if you're familiar.
Yeah,
I have no idea what that is.
I mean, I've seen 2 of those in my lifetime. And actually, when you go to the Steelers stadium, there's 6 of those bad boys set up.
Are these alien things? Are these those silver pillars that were popping up in Utah or whatever a couple years ago?
Luke, that's what we call a Super Bowl trophy.
Super Bowl? I'll just take a regular bowl.
If you go to the Bill Stadium, they might have 4 of the AFC Championship trophies.
Yeah, that's what you get when you win the AFC Championship.
Yeah, but when you win the next game,
everyone knows what those are.
Yeah, obviously. But when you win the next,
I know Paul.
When you win the next game. Oh, do you know how Ohio State?
No. You can't win the next game.
You know how Ohio State has the golden one that goes just like a cylinder that goes up and down?
Yeah, it's cool. There are a couple of them.
Yeah, the gold one. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
So when you win it for the NFL, you get a silver one that has a football on top. Pretty cool.
Interesting. Bit aside, that just made me realize, why is silver is runner up?
Yeah, I don't know.
Why is it silver? And also the Stanley Cup, also silver. But also neither of them would look better gold.
No.
Something to think about. Would the NBA trophy look better silver?
Ooh,
I kind of think it might.
it might.
I kind of think it might look better silver. Adam Silver? Connecting some dots. I don't know
Connect some
how,
dots.
but
It
yeah,
doesn't.
they ruined their trophy anyway.
It doesn't
Very
say
wide.
why it's silver.
Huh.
I mean, it's because it's made of
I mean, it
sterling
looks good.
silver. Is the answer that AI gave me?
Oh, oh, thanks.
Yeah,
Who gave you that answer? Allen Iverson?
Allen Iverson. Yeah,
He doesn't know anything about championships
yeah.
anyway. So,
It said the iconic design was originally sketched on napkin by a Tiffany & Co. designer.
I did know Tiffany & Co. made it.
Yep.
I was familiar.
I'm familiar with their game. Yeah. I don't know. I could dig deeper on this, but
Yeah. Speaking of
the
football,
trophy is valued at approximately $10,000.
honestly, cheap.
Mad cheap.
Like, I can't afford it,
No.
but everyone else can.
Yeah, a lot of people could. They just wanted a.
Everyone in the league could afford it. I would have thought it was more. I would have guessed at least $50K.
But then this goes on. This is another Allen Iverson telling me this. It's valued at approximately $10,000, but then it goes on to say the trophy is made from sterling silver. It takes about 4 months and $50,000 to produce. So it's worth more.
Interesting. Yeah, that's very confusing. Very, very confusing. Maybe the amount of silver in it is worth $10,000, but the production of the trophy is $50,000.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah, I don't know.
Like that. Little cleanup. The other player they had was Malachi Starks in the DB area.
Okay.
But yeah, speaking of NFL, we got talking, throwing around some ideas this weekend about NFL.
Oh man, we should have saved this for the pod.
We're on the pod.
I know we are now, but
oh yeah, we should have never talked about it. So I'm watching Bills and Bucks, and they keep doing these interesting, like, sort of high up angle shots at Todd Bowles. So like, it's not like totally above him, but it's kind of pointing down. It's a weird angle, right? And I noticed, and I texted Caleb, and I just said Todd Bowles, weirdly wide.
Yeah,
he's a wide guy, sneaky
was
wide guy.
Was that the word that you used? Was it wide?
I think
wide
guy.
Sneaky big.
I think I said wide. Maybe I said big guy, and then I said wide.
Yeah, but either way, Todd Bowles, sneaky big guy. Sneaky and big then guy. Wide was the first thing that came to my mind. Then you said he's kind of wide.
Yes. And he is kind of a wide guy.
He's got thick hips.
He does.
Like his shoulders
in the face. If you look at his headshot in the face, he looks like a guy that's in great shape.
Yeah.
But then they zoom out.
Which we're not shaming because we are big guys.
Listen, he's just like me. He's just like me for real.
Mm-hmm.
Like, he's a big guy.
Yeah.
And I don't know. It's just weird to think about because he might sneaky be the second biggest head coach.
Yeah.
Behind Andy Reid.
Yeah. Yeah, because
which begs the question. Go ahead.
I was going to say, coaches are thin.
Yeah, begs the question. Are coaches too thin? I think they are.
Because, I mean, Tomlin's probably up top 10 right now.
And I wouldn't consider him a big guy.
No, he's not big.
Yeah.
That's crazy.
Everyone's jacked now.
Everybody's jacked, or at least, like, thinner, in good shape. Like,
yeah.
I wouldn't say, like, I guess because Mike McCarthy's not in the league. I would say Mike McDaniel, but Mike McCarthy's not in the league anymore. Do you think he's bigger? Not saying fat. Just bigger in general than Vrabel. Because Vrabel's a big dude.
Yeah, but that's a different kind of big.
Yeah. Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, Braves is jacked up.
Yeah, he also has the head of
he's athletic,
jacked up
big.
dude. Yeah.
Yeah. Todd Bowles, he's just a big guy. Like, again,
Respect.
Super Bowl champ.
Yep.
Also a big guy.
Yep.
Just caught me off guard. That's all.
Yeah.
Caught me off guard. His face, he does not wear it in his face.
No.
At all.
Yeah.
Shout out to Todd Bowles.
Yeah.
I encourage. The NFL coaches have gotten too skinny.
Too skinny. We need more. We need more chunky guys.
Yeah.
We need more guys built
chunky.
for winter football.
Yes. If you coach in like the Midwest, you should have to.
Yeah.
Either you have to put on the weight, or they have to hire someone who has the weight.
Yeah. Like
the only option.
Like the Eagles have Big Dom.
That is true.
Like there is a guy. Like
you gotta at least have a big guy.
Yeah.
Like he's the big guy.
Yeah.
Like Matt LaFleur.
Yeah.
What are you doing? Coaching.
Don't even talk about him. Let's talk about Ben Johnson.
The Chargers or something. Yeah, Ben Johnson too. The Bears should have to have a big coach.
Yeah.
And weirdly enough, I feel like they rarely have. But it would just look
not of recent years.
I can't think of
Lovie Smith the last ever. Like kind of bigger guy.
Yeah, I wouldn't even call him a big guy.
No.
He just wasn't Ben Johnson's build.
Yeah.
Like coaches should always have to be built like prime Rex Ryan.
Yeah. Or Rob.
That would be incredible. Or Rob. Make Rob Ryan the head coach now.
Yeah. But Ben Johnson can still coach, but
fantastic coach.
They've gotten too thin and too nerdy.
Yeah. You're right. They need bigger. We need bigger boys representing the head coaches.
The Big Boy Coaches Association, BBCA.
Yeah. Caleb started the BBC Association. If anyone wants to join. Yeah. So coaches are too small.
We just need offensive linemen to become head coaches.
Yeah, but they lose weight.
They do lose weight. And even we talked about Daboll. Like Daboll's lost a lot of weight. He still has he has the head of a big guy.
He does. He's the opposite of Todd Bowles.
Yeah.
If you could combine them, you could make one perfectly proportionate big guy and one perfectly proportionate guy that's in average to decent shape.
Yeah.
Because Daboll has, there's just nothing you can do about it. He has big guy head. He's got a big old dome.
Yeah, he does. I think I don't think the bald helps, but
probably doesn't help. Yeah, you're right.
Yeah,
but his name is basically bald. So
yeah,
Daboll. You got any nice, fun little bookmarks?
I'm really bad at bookmarking things on Twitter.
I'm really bad at bookmarking things on Twitter in the sense that I bookmark way too many things on Twitter. Like, I'll just be like, oh, this is interesting. I don't really have time to evaluate. I'll check it out later. And I just have gazillion bookmarks. Especially the big one is like, I'm not in a position to turn the sound up on my phone without feeling rude. And it's like a video. And I'll just bookmark it. Never watch it. Never see it again. But I save it for later with the idea that I'm going to have an opportunity to turn the sound on. Never happens. I did have $1 billion idea this year. Billion, by the way, not million. I had $1 billion idea. I don't know what day it was, but hear me out. You've heard of boy bands, right?
Yeah.
What do they always sing? Pop music.
Mm-hmm.
We've had rock bands, but they're not boy bands, they're rock bands. A country boy band.
Country boy band.
Wasn't
that what the Montana Boys are doing? Or started to do?
Who's that?
You don't know about the Montana Boys? They dated Kristen Cavallari. One of them did.
Oh, yeah.
I think one of them's a DJ.
But how many are
not
there?
The same.
And how many are there?
There were 3.
I think you need a minimum of 4 to be a true boy band. You can have 3 and be, I don't know though. Yeah, that might be fair. I think 3 is a different category. It's a boy trio.
Yeah.
Like, I don't know if...
But I feel like 4 goes into, like, barbershop quartet. They all need to be, like, snapping and
the deciding factor is, are the Jonas Brothers a boy band?
Oh.
Great band.
Great
Not arguing
band.
that.
But
are they a boy band? I think so.
They have to...
Because if that's the case, then trios can be boy bands.
I think so. But are they... I mean, there's also more band behind them. feel like boy
Yes.
bands don't have like a drummer.
Yeah.
They
And I
sing
think if you're
based
going to be a
off of
trio, you
track.
have to all be brothers.
Yeah.
Or at least
Hanson,
related in some form. Yeah. Jonas Brothers.
Jonas Brothers,
Whereas like One Direction,
boy band, but they don't have like a band behind them. Don't they just like sing off of tracks? I don't know. Never been to a.
I mean, I'm sure they have people playing instruments, like ripping instruments behind them.
Yeah. I've never been to a Jonas Brothers. I've never been to them either, but I've never been to a One Direction concert.
Me either. Never will.
What do you think
I have
is
been
the
to Jonas
best?
Brothers, though.
What do you think the
Very
best
good
boy
live.
band is?
I would probably say Backstreet Boys.
Dude, you're scared of change, aren't you?
Terrified of change. No.
Nobody's gonna understand that bit.
No. That's literally just me and you.
Me and you.
That's it.
Me and you.
Yeah. If you don't think NSYNC is better, you're afraid of change. Maybe that's true. Maybe they are. But yeah, country boy band. I'm talking real deal. I want 5 people.
Yeah,
and I want to be like
I want them to harmonize.
Sleaze bag. Yeah, I want to be like this sleaze bag. Like who? Like what's that role where you're like not their agent, you're not their producer, but somehow you make all the money.
Yeah,
and you see it in all like the movies and documentaries.
I think it's technically the agent, but like,
yeah, they like own the agency.
Yeah,
or something.
Yeah, own the
maybe
record
not
company.
The direct. Yeah. That's it. That's the one. They own the record company.
You own the record label.
Yeah.
Yep.
Exactly. Last thing I had in my notes was: do you say? I'll spell it for you, and I want to see how you pronounce it. Okay. SOMEBODY.
Somebody.
Okay, so you're a body guy.
Do people say somebody?
I think I say somebody.
Somebody.
A lot, which I know is
somebody,
wrong, but I think I say somebody, and I kind of like it. I think there are somebody people.
Somebody.
Somebody.
Yeah, somebody. Somebody.
I mean, it is spelled like
somebody.
that.
Somebody.
I'm a somebody
now you're like
guy,
throwing me through it.
Somebody. I'm a somebody.
Somebody once told me the world is going.
Now I will say, yeah, if I'm singing that, it is somebody. Like I'm definitely a body guy.
Not as sharp as Julie.
But I think in real time, in the real world, I'm a buddy guy. Which I think describes the word pretty well.
On her forehead.
Because stop!
Well, you start coming, they'll start coming.
I yell at you like a dog again. But no, you get what I'm saying? Because somebody, I kind of like it because it's kind of descriptive.
Yeah.
Like, oh, that's just somebody over there.
Somebody.
Yeah, somebody.
Yeah.
I like it. And I realize that I think that's what I normally say.
How did you discover this?
Somebody. I said the word, and I was like, that's a funny word, somebody. And then I was like, that's not how it's spelled.
That's not how it's spelled.
And I say it wrong.
Yeah.
But I like it. I think I'm going to roll with it. Somebody.
Yeah.
Who was it? Who did it? Somebody. Somebody came through and did that.
Yeah. That's good. That's good.
Yeah. Somebody.
Yeah. I don't really think about how I say words all the time, but sometimes I'm like, do I say that right?
Yeah. I wouldn't say I necessarily think about it all the time either, but once in a while I'll say something, I'll be like, oh, that's wrong, but I like it. Like crayon. I know crayon is egregiously wrong. It's not even close. But that's what I say, and I like it. It's my choice. That's the best option in my opinion. Crayon. Because you're a crown guy, right?
Color with some crowns. Yeah.
Oh.
And it's so wrong. It's crayon.
It's so wrong.
Wrong.
I can't yell at you because mine is so wrong too. Crayon is equally as wrong as crown. Crayon is so bad. Crayon is so bad. Crown is so bad. Crayon is correct, but you're a loser if you say crayon. Honestly.
Yeah, crayon.
Like have some character. Okay, say crayon. Say crown. Something. Yeah. Crayon. In your ivory tower with your crayons. Like, come on. Ridiculous. How are we looking on the draft? Are we getting close to our pick again?
Let's see.
Get ready to pull up the Sporkle.
Hasn't moved since JSN.
Oh, okay. That's fine. I mean, we took forever on ours. I'm not rushing it.
Yeah.
I was just curious. Yep. Oh, I don't have it shared yet, but if you were wondering, this week's Sporkle is brought to you by Toyota Kids in Need Foundation. Every oil change with a tire rotation completed this month helps put school supplies in classrooms across the country.
Oh. Awesome.
Free ad. Thanks to Sporkle. Thanks to Toyota via Sporkle. Also, for legal reasons, no affiliation. It was just an ad that was on Sporkle when I read it. Because as you know, Toyota is definitely listening.
Yeah.
Definitely. Come on, bro. Toyota. Go on the show. Love Toyota. All right, here we go. First question of Sporkle. Who was president of the United States when the first southern state?
Oh, you know this. This is your wheelhouse.
From the Union.
You love this.
Yeah, for sure. I've definitely reside from the South. Is this Andrew Johnson, Millard Fillmore, Franklin Pierce, or James Buchanan? Ted McMillan just went, by the way. God dang it.
Dang it.
Honestly, I would have talked myself. If he made it to the next round, I would have talked myself into him making it to the next round.
Yeah, that's true.
So,
yeah.
I was still missed out. I don't know why I'm thinking James Buchanan, but I have no idea why.
It's Andrew Johnson.
And you were wrong.
Dang.
And I do have
I think I got him mixed up with Andrew Jackson.
You know how I know that it was James Buchanan is because he was the president of the United States when the first southern states seceded from the Union.
Yeah.
And everyone knows that, except Caleb.
I got him mixed up with Andrew Jackson, who was a southern guy.
Fred Clark, Bill McKinchney, Danny Murto, and Chuck Tanner. That could be like an off-brand Chuck Taylor.
Yeah.
Chuck Tanners. All successfully managed what MLB team to World Series titles? Is this the Pittsburgh Pirates, the Minnesota Twins, San Francisco Giants, or the Baltimore Orioles? I'm going to eliminate the O's because I feel like if they're anything like Ravens fans, I would have heard this person's name if they led the O's to a title. You know what I'm saying? Have the O's ever even won a title?
Yes. It's been a while.
Okay.
It's been a while.
You were picking up what I was putting down there. I was thinking that.
Pittsburgh, I don't know if it's... I mean, I don't know the Pirates well enough. It's also been a while.
Yeah.
I'm
the
not
Pirates who don't do anything. So
yeah. Should we just...
I think it's the Giants.
Okay.
Stop playing around. We know it's the Giants.
Yeah.
We like to act like
this
game isn't too easy for us.
It was the Pirates?
It was the Pirates. Which 20th century U.S. president was formerly the governor of Arkansas? Not your Kansas, Arkansas. Tyler Warren. God dang it. We're going to have to regroup. We got Laporta.
Yeah. It would have... We might have
and
forced...
that's why we drafted Laporta. We would have been screwed.
We would have been screwed.
We might have lost
Colston Loveland.
Oh. We might still get Colston Loveland.
Yeah, I do like him a lot.
I do like Colston Loveland. I read the question. Which 20th century president was formerly governor of Arkansas? This Bill Clinton, Jimmy Carter, George H.W. Now watch this drive. Or Ronald Reagan. This is Bill Clinton.
Yeah.
What card game is named for the Spanish word for basket? Is this canasta, yarrow, cantina, or puede?
I think it... I don't...
I know my grandmother loved canasta. I never learned how to play.
Okay, let's do canasta then.
But I don't know if it
meant
basket.
That's the only game that I can think of.
Yeah, that is true. But I would assume these are probably all games. Yeah, I mean. But if those are so unheard of, those names, they wouldn't have wrote a question about them. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
It's canasta. Nasty canasty. Let's go. What company created both the Crash Bandicoot and Uncharted video game series? Is this Naughty Dog, Insomnia Games, Quantic Dream, or CD Projekt?
I think it's Insomnia.
Insomnia?
Yeah.
You naughty dog, you. It was Naughty Dog. Besides Pluto, which one of these is a dwarf planet in our solar system that has been recognized by the International Astronomical Union? I don't know why I said solar system like that. Is this Tangia? Make, Gramus, or Low?
Makes hilarious to me.
Makes that sounds like something from Rick and Morty.
Yeah.
Maybe Tangia. You don't know about Tangia.
No, no bad idea. I don't know. There's no way I know this.
It's Make.
Ah, Luke knows science.
Do you think Make is the name of a large planet?
No shot.
You name a tiny little baby planet, Make.
Yeah.
What is noted serial killer Garth Brooks' given first name? I'm kidding, that was a joke. Don't sue me. Is this Alex, Tracy, Troyle, or Merriweather? He'll be a big Garth guy.
I mean, I just know that he is had
Also a rock star.
Yeah. Troyle would be a reason to go by a different name.
Troyle is a pretty insane name. Wow, those picks went back to back. T. Higgins, Derrick Henry. Oh, that must have been the. Yeah. Anyway.
Yeah.
I think this is Tracy.
Think so?
I think it was just feminine enough for him to be like, I'm not doing that.
Yeah.
I'm Garth.
Yeah. Garth.
I'm Garth.
It's Troyle.
Troyle. That's
Troyle.
crazy. Why didn't he just go by Troy? That's a perfectly fine name.
Yeah.
Cool name, even.
Yeah. Troy Brooks.
Yeah. What
especially
city?
for country.
Troy Brooks is a starting QB.
Yeah.
He would be in the NFL if he went by Troy Brooks. What city did the Jazz call home before they moved to Utah in 1979? Is this New Orleans, St. Louis, Chicago, or Baltimore? Well, if you didn't know, the Jazz did not originate in Utah. If some of you are learning that for the first time, I'm surprised you haven't used context clues. Given those context clues, as we know, this is New Orleans.
Yes, sir.
There's no Jazz in Utah.
There was a part of me for like a half a second reading it that I was going to say St. Louis because the St. Louis Blues play there, but jazz and blues is two very different kinds of music.
Yes,
So
it's close enough. Close enough. You like jazz? With a total enrollment of just over 6,000 students, what New Hampshire school is the smallest in the Ivy League? We should phone a friend. I bet he knows some trash talk.
I'm sure he does.
Yeah, that's why they're the smallest school in the Ivy League.
Yeah.
Because it's not his school.
No.
We know that.
We know that for a fact.
Is this Brown University, Cornell, ever heard of it? University, Dartmouth, or Yale? I'm feeling like this is Dartmouth.
I think it's Dartmouth because Brown is in Rhode Island.
Sure. Why would you waste, you only have this island. You just cover it in roads.
That's so true. I think Dartmouth. Dartmouth sounds right.
All right, let's go Dartmouth. It is indeed Dartmouth. Which player set a postseason record for most free throws made in a single game without a miss? 24 for 24. This better be DeRozan. I am just like DeRozan.
DeRozan, when I shoot it, it goes in.
I actually don't think it's him, though. DeMar DeRozan, Dirk Nowitzki, Kawhi Leonard, or Dominic Wilkins. I think this is Dirk or Kawhi. Thinking it's Dirk.
Yeah, Dirk sounds right. Yeah.
It is Dirk. The Big Germ, as they call him.
The Big Germ.
I just coined him that, but I wish I would have done that 15 years ago because I like it. In what year were Disney theme park employees first allowed to wear... Well, that was crazy. That was insane.
Whale mustaches?
When they first had to wear mustaches. When they first allowed to wear mustaches as the company relaxed their facial hair policy. Is this 1996, 2008, 1991, or 2000?
It feels like a 2008 thing. Feels like Disney
It
was.
feels late though.
I know, but it's how it feels to me.
Maybe that's why it's a question.
Yeah.
It's like, isn't it crazy that was 08?
Yeah. 2000.
2000. Man, I'm surprised they weren't like, we switched to mustaches, and a year later, look what happened. We're going back. Born on Earth. Well, okay. Which U.S. state did Captain James T. Kirk grow up in before joining Starfleet? Okay, this is a Star Wars question, as we know.
Mm-hmm.
This is about when the sandworms came out of the Earth in Nevada, and Chewbacca had to fly Captain James back to Halo.
Kansas. Oh.
Yeah. So Kansas seems like it would be copying from that movie about the Yellow Brick Road.
True.
I literally can't think of the name. Wizard of Oz. Iowa would be copying from Superman, I think.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
So maybe New York or Florida? Colorado?
Yeah. Is he in New York? Was he from New York City? Was he a trust fund baby? That's why he could fly a plane?
Yeah, but it also kind of feels like Iowa.
That's what I think it's one of the two Midwest.
Iowa. Let's go. Trust your gut. In Forgetting Sarah Marshall and Get Him to the Greek, actor Russell Brand plays the same fictional musician. Honestly, did not know that. What is the name of his character in both films? Dewey Cox. Great film. Not the right answer.
Not the right one.
Love that movie. Bruno Hedwig, Jet Screamer, or Aldous Snow.
It's Aldous Snow.
That's a great name. I've never seen Get Him to the Greek, and I've seen a disappointing amount of Forgetting Sarah Marshall because I know it's a classic. What actress plays the mother of the bride in the 1991 film Father of the Bride? Goldie Hawn, Mia Farrow, Diane Keaton, or Meryl Streep?
It feels like Meryl Streep. I don't know.
I know who the father of the bride is, but
Who's the father of the bride?
I never considered the mother. I don't know.
Or maybe Diane Keaton?
Steve Martin.
Diane Keaton?
Steve Martin is the father of the bride. Steve Martin. Shout out to Steve Martin. Come on the show. I could see it being Diane Keaton. I don't think it's Meryl Streep. It is Diane Keaton. Let's go. What singer-songwriter reached the Billboard Adult Top 40 3 times in the 2000? Didn't know that was a category either. I see your face. Didn't know that was a thing. In the 2000s with the songs "Why Can't I," "Extraordinary," and "Everything to Me." Is this Britney Spears, Avril Lavigne, Mariah Carey, or Liz Phair?
Is it Avril Lavigne?
Liz P. Hair.
Everything.
Yeah.
I think Everything to Me is.
Yeah,
Avril.
I think that is Avril Lavigne. Yeah. Trick question. It was her clone that did that.
Oh.
Come on. Oh, what?
Oh.
Okay. It was Liz P. Hair, for anyone that was wondering. What Peanuts character frequently pulls the ball out from under Charlie Brown's foot just before he tries to kick it? Is this Frida, Violet, Lucy, or Sally? I think it's Lucy or Sally.
It's Lucy.
It is indeed. When LaDainian Tomlinson set his record for most touchdowns scored in a single season, what running back's 2005 record did he break? Is this Sean Alexander, Walter Payton, Barry Sanders, or Bo Jackson? I think it's Sean Alexander.
Yeah, it is. For 2005.
Based on era alone.
Yeah. Walter Payton, Barry Sanders, Bo Jackson. Yeah.
None of those other guys played past the year 2000. And Sean Alexander was a dog. Cover Madden. What rock band's 1994 album, Super Unknown, debuted at number 1 on the Billboard 200 chart and produced 5 singles? Is this Pearl Jam, Soundgarden, 9 Inch Nails, or The Offspring? Is this PJ?
Sounds right.
feel like it would be Frozen. Soundgarden.
Yeah, I knew it wasn't 9 Inch Nails because my dad went to high school with the lead singer of 9 Inch Nails, Trent Reznor.
Wow. I don't think you've ever mentioned that before.
We have so many 9 Inch Nails questions on here.
Because you always say that, and I always say, didn't Eminem stick them through each one of his eyelids? The Dark Project is the subtitle to what game that helped pioneer the stealth genre of video games? Splinter Cell, Thief, Deus Ex, or Dishonored?
Is it Splinter Cell?
I have no idea. But Splinter Cell feels like something that would have something called the Dark.
Yeah.
Splinter Cell, the Dark Project.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? That feels right.
Oh, Thief.
I was literally just about to say Thief, the Dark Project doesn't sound cool. But now that I see it in green, it kind of does. In which season did Wayne Gretzky score 92 goals? Is this 81-82, 79-80, 83-84, or 84-85? Everyone under the sun knows.
It was 83-84.
When Chris Rock was a kid, Gretzky was still playing. So, what year was he a child?
83.
81-82. I just remember the episode of Everybody Hates Chris where he bought a fake Gretzky jersey. What Mexican general led the attack on the Alamo 1863? Is this Pancho Villa, Santa Anna, Jose Castro, or Don Quixote?
I think it's Pancho.
I feel like this is Pancho Villa.
Yeah.
Because shout out to Pancho Villa, R.I.P.
Yeah.
GOAT. Probably where he got his name from. He was from Texas, so. Santa Anna. Okay. What man with an incredibly fitting name paid $39 to earn a seat at the 2003 World Series of Poker, where he went on to win the $2.5 million grand prize? First of all, that's awesome. Second, I was going to say, they gave away this with the fitting name, but they gave us some great names, so they did not give it away. Chris Benjamin, Chris Moneymaker, Todd Wallet. No way it's Todd Wallet. I'm adding that right now to my list of names that I need to use in a college football dynasty. I just started it with Kent Narrows.
Oh, Kent Narrows, yeah.
Todd Wallet. That's a great one. I love Todd Wallet. Or Jeff Poker. I think it's Chris Benjamin.
Really? I think it's Chris Moneymaker. I think that's actually, that was...
Is it 2 on the nose?
No, I think that's an actual person.
Okay, let's do it. Chris Moneymaker. That was correct. Which U.S. state borders both a Great Lake and an ocean?
Oh.
Is this New York, Pennsylvania, Maine, or Vermont?
New York.
That is indeed. The national flag of Germany is made up of black, yellow, parentheses, gold, and what other color? Blue, red, white, or green? Caleb's a big fan of the Germans. He has told me that it's red. Specifically, Germany back in the day, not Germany now.
Yeah.
Yeah. In the film Dead Poets Society, that was correct, by the way. What is the Latin phrase that teacher John Keating impresses upon his students? Is this... Ooh, all right, buckle up. Is this a priori? Carpe diem. I know that one. A fortiori or a contrario?
Is it contrario?
I mean, carpe diem's basic, but it could be that.
Yeah. But contrario sounds like contrary.
Like on the contrary.
Yeah.
I'm gonna say I kind of like contrario.
Okay. That's carpe diem.
It was the basic one.
Just basic one.
It was so obvious. It was right there. What are the first names of the Kroft brothers, who were TV producers in the 1970s? Oh, Thanks. I definitely know this. Caleb, you definitely know this too because we know 1970s random TV producers.
Yeah.
That's for sure. Everyone knows that. Everyone knows this is Rex and Ben. You know, it's definitely not Andy and Chase, Sid and Marty, or Woody and Jimmy.
Woody and Jimmy sounds
It might be Woody and Jimmy.
It might be Woody and Jimmy.
It might be Woody and Jimmy.
It's
Sid and Marty. Screw you, Sid and Marty. What brand of water features a mountain with a setting sun in its logo? Is this Evian, Dasani, Aquafina, or Smart Water?
Is it Dasani?
Dasani? Sneaky Dasani?
Aquafina.
According to the Guinness Book of World Records, what is the longest video game title? According to the Guinness Book of World Records, Path, which is all caps, I'm going to say probably an acronym, an 18-mile network of pedestrian tunnels is the largest underground shopping complex in the world with 4 million square feet of retail space. In what international city is Path located? Is this London? Or is this Toronto, Canada? Is this Dubai, United Arab Emirates?
You want to do that one? You want to do that one?
Or is this
you want to do those ones? You want to do those ones, Luke?
This feels like something they would have in Japan.
I'll say Japan or Dubai. Yeah.
Because when you go in there, they say, do buy these things
in
the shopping complex.
Yeah.
And then they're like, you should have picked Toronto, am I right? Am I right? Until declared by federal law, the official name in 1967 Memorial Day was commonly referred to by what other name? Remembrance Day, Military Honors Day, Honor Day, or Decoration Day?
Feels like Remembrance Day.
It does, but hear me out. It's not a bad enough name for them to be like, we got to change that to Memorial Day.
I think
but
maybe
Decoration Day is trash.
But also Military Honors Day might be.
Yeah, that's true. I do kind of think it might be Military Honors Day.
Let's go with it.
Little MHD?
Decoration Day.
My instinct was right.
Yeah.
It was right
Sorry about that. Sorry about that.
Right about Decoration Day.
Sorry about that.
And I said, on the contraire, we should go with Military Honors Day. Gosh. What element makes up nearly 80% of the Earth's atmosphere by volume? Almost 4 times as much as oxygen. Is this nitrogen, helium, carbon, or hydrogen? Probably carbon.
No, I don't think carbon.
Oh, atmosphere? No. Yeah. This is
nitrogen or hydrogen?
No.
They use nitrogen.
Well, it depends. Are you saying good night or hello?
It's true.
To Trojan.
Yeah.
Or Rogan. Rogan.
Rogan.
Night, Rogan. Hi, Rogan. I think this is hydrogen.
Okay. We're going with your gut.
Nope. I finally trust my gut and wrong. What food item completes the title of a 1978 children's book and 2009 movie, Cloudy with a Chance of? Is it A, meatballs, waffles? I don't know why to do B. There's no A, by the way. I'm losing my mind. Is it meatballs, waffles, muffins, or pancakes?
It's meatballs.
I would love just as much as the next guy for there to be a chance of waffles, muffins, pancakes.
Yeah.
But there's a storm brewing, and it's meatballs. And that is correct. Have you seen that clip, like that sound going viral on TikTok right now?
You got this next one. You're a big fan.
Okay.
Sorry.
That sound going viral on TikTok, it's a clip from Fishtails, and it's that little shrimp begging for mercy from the shark.
I haven't seen it.
So funny.
Send me some
Makes
links.
me want to rewatch that movie because I'm like, this might be even funnier as an adult.
Yeah.
It's like this tiny little shrimp, and the shark is considering eating him at the diner.
Yeah.
And he's like, my sister had a baby, and she died, and I took the baby, and I've been working extra hours at the factory. It's so funny. So I gotta rewatch that. I tried to rewatch it last night, but Amazon wanted me to buy it. I was hoping to stream it.
Gross, no.
Yeah. So, is this the College Dropout? Is the name of the 2004 album Debut album by which rapper? Kanye West, Eminem, Drake, or Jay-Z? This is Caleb's boy, Kanye West.
Dude. Check. Halloween this year?
How many? She really did.
Really did.
She really did.
She really did.
Something.
That's crazy.
And they did.
They did.
They did.
Really did it.
They did it.
She did it.
If you know, you know. I'm not explaining.
I'm not either.
How many football parentheses soccer?
Just
say soccer. Whoa. Yeah, you're right. You kind of sound like you're from there right now.
Oi.
How many football teams play in the English Premier League every season? Is this 15, 18, 20, or 22?
You mean 22?
I do mean 22.
I think it might be 20. I just know that Big Cat did a video on this the other day, and I think it was 20.
Don't know why a large cat would know, but I'll go with the gut. It is indeed
20, not 22.
20. Or as us idiots would say it is indeed XX. Got it right. 20. Who is the god of sky and thunder and king of the gods in ancient Roman religion and mythology, and the Roman equivalent to the Greek god Zeus? This guy sounds strong. I legitimately, before I read the answers, I was no joke going to say Thor, but Thor is not an option. He's a god of thunder.
He is.
These are planets.
Yep.
The options are Mars, Jupiter, Saturn, or Mercury, which are planets.
I think Mars,
Jupiter. Went there to get more stupider, and now we got it wrong. The first print cartridges for Spider-Man and Venom, Maximum Carnage, were what color? Blue, red, yellow, or green? I feel like this was blue with red accents.
Oh.
This could be a real zebra scenario.
I think it's red.
Is it red with blue or blue with red? It should be red, right? Spider-Man.
It's gotta be red. Yeah.
It was red. Don't overthink it. When Diet Coke was introduced in 1982, it instantly became the number 3 best-selling pop in the U.S. What pop was previously number 3, coming in behind Coke and Pepsi? Is this the one and only, the greatest of all time, Dr. Pepper? Or is it 7-Up, Sprite, or Tab?
I don't
What
think
is Tab?
Tab is a...
If Tab's the answer, Tab fell
drink.
off.
I think it's 7-Up. I think 7-Up was big then.
Yeah, I feel like people did love 7-Up back then. They named the whole game after it.
Yeah.
It is. Oh, this is crazy. This is the first time we got the same question the same day.
Yeah.
Who was president of the United States? I think this was our very first question.
It was.
Who was the president of the United States when the first southern state seceded from the Union? Miller Fillmore, Franklin Pierce, Andrew Johnson, or James Buchanan?
Look, Andrew Johnson, right?
We have an opportunity here.
To the funniest thing ever.
Go on a run here. We could just cut all those wrong answers.
That's true. Start
with our answer to this.
Yeah.
So it would be like I just read the question and then instantly, yeah, this is Andrew Johnson. I don't even know why I read the question.
It's James Buchanan, Luke.
No. This is Andrew Johnson.
No, it's James Buchanan.
Caleb, this is Andrew
Luke.
Johnson. What are we doing?
Luke, it's James Buchanan.
I'm pretty sure. Oh, you're right. It actually is. Because I said Buchanan, you said Johnson. Yeah. Okay, that would have been.
I was like, I didn't know if you were doing. I didn't know if you were running a bit right now or not.
And I thought you were doing a bit. James Buchanan it is. Which American general who died in 1945 had the nickname Old Blood and Guts?
Old Blood and Guts.
This guy rocks. Also, probably had some stuff, but he might rock. General George Custer, General Douglas MacArthur. I think Big T's reading a book about that guy, so it could be that guy. He's notable. Got him up. George Patton or Caleb's hero,
Yeah.
General Robert Edwin Lee.
Can I go crazy?
I don't know his middle name. Sure.
It's got to be George Patton.
Why?
Because we've already decided that he's a general in this. And he's the only one that doesn't say general in front of his name.
Well, we're going to look really dumb.
We're going to look really dumb, but I think it's like...
Why would they do that if it's not...
Because maybe the person
who
who made the question was dumb.
Yeah, but I'm saying I'm kind of on the same page with you. We're like, why would they give us all general names?
Yeah.
And one not general?
Yeah, because they've already they've already said that he's a general. Look at that. Look at that.
Good thinking. You got it right.
You do enough Sporkle.
Yeah. Yeah. Oh, let's go. Big dubs. Use the phone a friend to call and say that we won. This is great. It's a great time to celebrate. Before relocating in 1960, the Los Angeles Showtime 17-time champion Lakers were originally based in what city?
Don't forget don't forget the midseason tournament.
18-time champion. Is this Minneapolis, Chicago, Salt Lake City, or Milwaukee? This is Minneapolis.
Minneapolis.
And that is 5. We'll just see for the heck of it. How old was Charles Darwin when he died? Darwinism, 37. Oh.
That's what I was going to say. I was like, but I've seen pictures of him and he's old.
All right, we got it, though. Another one in the books. Sporkle took a while. But we did it. We got through another one.
And we're a pick away from being on the clock.
We are, so we're gonna have to lock in.
Yep. But
lock in and make a pick.
Yeah,
I thought you were starting like a McDonald's thing there. But no.
Thanks for listening. To our our majority sports episode this week.
Mostly sports. Where'd you come up with that one?
I stopped myself. Majority sports episode.
I just haven't had a chance to use this that I remember, and I just wanted to. So it's been real. Yeah, thanks for listening.
Yep.
Bless.
We'll talk to y'all next week. Bless.